Hi everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make the Kabob and Weave bracelet, and this was designed by Looms on Instagram. I will have her name in the description box below, and you can make sure to check her out on Instagram and give her a follow for me. But first I want to show you this bracelet and talk about it, I guess. So this is the bracelet that won second place in the USA portion of my design competition, and it's a really nice design. You can do a lot of different colors combinations with it. So let me bring up her profile here. It is Loomy_Looms, and you can check out her account here and give her a follow for me, as well as like some of her photos. And we'll go ahead and get started. So first thing you're going to want is a hook. I'm using a double-ended hook because I can't find any of my rainbow loom hooks, but you really only need one side, and it's actually probably better to only use a rainbow loom hook, but that's up to you. You're also going to want some bands and some C-clips to hold your bracelet in place. I have one C-clip on each end because the bracelet isn't connected, but I'll explain why I have them in a second. So to start, what you're going to do is you're going to make two of these, to be exact, two of these little sections here, and I'm going to show you how to make those. So you're going to want to choose your fishtail color, or this white Persian on the side. So choose that color. I'm going to use Electric Glow Purple, and we're going to get started. So go ahead and cap your band, cap one of those bands, pull through a purple band, and lift the closest cap band loop like this. Then what you're going to do is take one of your center bands, which are this rainbow Persian here. I'm going to use Zebra. You're going to pull this band through the first 3 loops. You're going to lift this first band here and the third band here. Make sure that you don't pick up the cap band, that you pick up the other 2 loops. Then you're going to take the Zebra band, push it over the end of the hook. Oh, sorry, my heater just clicked on. There we go. Turned it off. Just pull that over the end of the hook, and then you're going to take another purple band, pull that through the first 3 loops, and just lift this one crossed band. Then go ahead and take another one of your cross bands. You can alternate colors if you like. Pull this through the first 3 loops, pick up the first and the third, which should be both of those Electric Glow Purple loops. Rearrange this purple so it's on the outside. Then pull the Zebra over the end of the hook, like so. Take your purple, pull it through the first 3, lift the outer 1, then take your Zebra, pull that through the first 3, lift the first and the third loop, rearrange this one closest to the end of the hook so it's outside of the Zebra, then pull that Zebra band over the end. Again, take a purple band through the first 3, lift the outer 1, then take your Zebra band through the first 3, Zebra band through the first 3, lift the first and the third loop, and rearrange the outer purple and pull that over the end of the hook. So you're going to continue this until it fits around your wrist. I had to use 28 of these center Zebra bands for each side, so that, I guess I have a pretty small wrist, but just use however many you think you need. Then to close it off at the top, you'll just pull one more purple band through these 3 loops and close it. So this is what you're going to do, and you're going to make sure that you do this twice. I only made short sections here, but obviously make them long enough to fit around your wrist. And once you've done that, we will go ahead and start to do the center part. So the center part here is white Persian, and it's actually a single chain, and I'll show you how to do that. So what you're going to want to do is take your 2 pieces that you have here, put them so the cap band is facing away from you, and you're going to go and find, you're going to probably go up to the first 4 or so, depending on how big your hook is. You're going to go up to maybe the 4th loop here, this 4th cross loop, And then you're going to find the 4th cross loop on this side, so I'm counting up 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to put your hook through the other side, and you're basically going to alternate grabbing bands from each side. So first I grab one from this piece, and then I grabbed one from this piece. So now I'm going to go back to the first one and grab that cross band. Then I'm going to take this piece, grab this one, take this piece and grab this one, then this piece, grab this one, and this piece, grab this one. Don't grab any of the cap bands, by the way, just the cross bands. And usually 4 like sets, or 8 total bands is the most that can fit on my hook comfortably, but you can use as many as you like. And I'm going to take part of my single chain, so you can make a long single chain if you want, you don't have to. I'm just going to make mine in small sections so that I make it as perfect as I can. You're going to take the open end, so don't C-clip that end, take the open end, put it on your hook, hold the cap band, and try to push all of these cross bands that are on your hook over onto the single chain. And this is where a rainbow loom hook would come in handy, because my crochet hook won't hold both of those white bands very easily, so I have to be kind of careful. But push those bands over, and once you've done that, take the cap band of your single chain, your center single chain, and just kind of pull on it so you make sure that these center bands don't go over the end. And then what you can do is continue adding on single chain loops. So from here, you'll add on, say, 3 more loops like I have in my hand. And you add on those 3 more loops, and then before you put before you try to put this back on your hook, just kind of take it off and move it off to the side. Then I'm going to grab the next 4. So I started with this side, so I'm going to grab this side again, then grab this side and just go back and forth, and you can get pretty good at it after a while. And then you'll put both ends of the open part of your single chain back on the hook and pull through all of these center bands. Again, just be careful that your single chain doesn't come off the hook. And it's going to look a little bit messy right now, but don't worry about it, because you can always straighten it out as you go. And see, if you just kind of pull and push the center, it just works fine. I'm going to go ahead and close off my my single chain here, just so I can show you how to fix this up and how to kind of clip it together at the end. So once you're dealing with this, you're going to want to make sure that you take this center single chain cap in and kind of pull it up. Take your hook and put it through the cap bands of both sides of these little pieces up here. Then put it through the center single chain and the other side. Oops. So now you have 6 cap band loops on your hook, and chances are you probably don't want that all in one C-clip. So just take one last band and pull it through. And then here's where you attach your C-clip, and this is why I have C-clips on both ends. Just attach your clip there, and you'll have 6 loops condensed into 2, or if you have a big C-clip, you can use that. Then when you're adjusting these, you can just kind of pull them apart and adjust your single chain however you like. Okay, so once you have it looking the way you like, I'm just going to quickly add on 2 more single chains here. I'm not going to put them into the pieces, but so if I add more single chains, and I didn't bring enough white bands over, but once you get up to the end, you'll take the 6 loops here, so the 2 loops from this side, the 2 loops of your center chain, and the 2 loops from the other side. You can take these C-clips off if you like, or leave them on until you're done pulling everything through. Once you have 6 loops here, you can just take one band and pull it through everything. I know this is a purple band, but you can just take one band through everything, and then these would be together. So I'll show you how to do that up to the end. I think I have enough room. Well, my bracelet just kind of came apart, so if you're not careful, it does come apart. I'm going to have to reclip these real quick. And I'll just demonstrate how to do that one more time. Sorry, I know I'm off camera. I'm trying to put my C-clips on. There we go. Okay. So once you have your single chain, kind of like this, just remember to grab from the side that you left off on. So I have 3 more loops here. I'm going to start on this side because I started on this side at the very beginning. Grab the other side, go back and forth and back and forth. I think that's all the bands I have. Okay, it's weird. It's only 5 bands, but I thought I had more. Okay, anyway, once you're done that, just pull all those bands through. And if you pull them through in a big chunk and they get kind of tangled, don't worry, because they come off pretty easy. So once you clip that, just pull on these and adjust them. And if they're stickier bands like the new 600 packs, then they're probably going to be harder to work with, but yeah. This one's a little messy because I haven't fixed it, but this is what it should look like. So I hope you enjoyed, and that's going to do it for this video. So if you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I will have Looms' name in the description box below. Make sure to check her out on Instagram, give her a follow for me. Thank you for watching. That's going to do it, and I hope to see you next time.